Hello everyone, welcome back to Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. Sure thing, Khalid. Last time we were here in this forest looking for bandits. We've gone through kind of several encounters along the way, but two of our martial classes are fairly injured and we're out of healing spellcasting. So we're going to start off here just with a long rest in the woods. We could stand to be waylaid in some capacity if we had to. But right now, I don't think we're under any particular time crunch, which is nice. Oh. Okay, one of us got healed. The other didn't. And this is a bunch of bandits. Okay, let's start with... Oh, we don't have our... Didn't get back our healing. Or our other spellcasting. Alright then.
Nature's servant awaits.
Let's have at it then. Great start. You three. Go after them. And then them. Oh yeah. This is no bother at all, is it?
As you direct.
Right. Give me scalps, cash, arrows. Need more room for arrow grabbing. Fingers crossed we never really have to consider buying arrows for a long while now. Alright. So I'm going to assume we did not finish our long rest. Attacks bandit, I'm getting weaker, I need a healer. Attacks bandit, attacks bandit. The harsh voices of bandits awaken you from your sleep. Okay. Take 2. I don't know if like the percentage chance of being interrupted changes depending on what screen you're on. But we are healed. We are rested.
As good as done.
We are on the move. So at the moment, we are... Officer Jessica Via, the Flaming Fist, is marooned in Beargost with her contingent. In her desperation to return to Baldur's Gate, she offered me 50 GP for every bandit scalp. And in general, we should travel to Larswood or Peldvale next. We are currently in Larswood, so I'm just going to keep exploring. Fighting the fights that we can, gathering any resources that we find along the way. That cricket chirping is gonna drive me slightly mad. Hello, bear. Says it's a cave bear. That would insinuate that there is a cave around.
As good as done.
Wouldn't it? Perhaps. Not even very much in the way of like cliffs and stuff around here. That's the perimeter of the board. Apparently those trees are too thick to get through. Sure. Thank you also to whoever it was that said I should just rebind WASD to my camera. It's such a nicer experience for doing this. Right, I'm going to check this little bit of darkness just for the odd cave or hole in the ground, but does not seem to be that. Alright then, moving west. Anyone close to a level here? Not really. No. Yes. Okay, a couple. A few more fights, we could be there. It does kind of make me want to do a solo run one day where we just take all the best gear, get as long range an attack as possible, and then take every bit of experience for ourselves, because experience is shared between party members in this game. So if it's just us succeeding in every fight, then we'll just get way more experience, but you'd probably need a very specific class for that. If I could be like a fighter, like a battle mage or something that can use a longbow really, really well as spellcast from time to time, that might be what the doctor orders for that kind of thing, but right now I'm not in the position to be doing multiple Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition runs at the same time. Man, these woods are much quieter than the last time we went through them. There was a fight every few feet last time. Khalid really likes getting bitten, doesn't he? Ah, we've broken a weapon. Who's broken a weapon? You used to have a two-handed sword. You're still on long swords. You should be on a +1 longsword, please.
As you direct.
Okay. Extra two-handed swords if we get a chance to see a blacksmith. There's the west side of the map. So I'm guessing we're going to end up just going further east after we've cleared out Larswood completely. But I've no idea if there's some big encounter down here to be found. Oh god, that is not what we want, is it? Don't mind my board game geek browsing. What on earth happened to Minsk? Excuse me? Alright, that's going to be a reload, isn't it? Jeez. Alright, we did not save after that long rest, so we'll see if we get waylaid by the same bandits as the first time round. We'll lose out on the 650 XP or whatever it was if we don't. Alright, so there was a bear. Yes. Actually, don't fight the bear.
For the group.
Tame the bear. Cave bear saved versus the spell. Try again.
For the group. As good as done.
Come on, Minsk.
For the group.
Did it fail? Did I turn it off?
As good as done.
Can we not be chased by the bear for 1 second? Yes, now we have a friendly bear. Alright, that's going to help a bit, I'm sure. So we knew there was a pack of wolves over to the west, and then whatever bandit absolutely destroyed Minsk as we walked over there.
As you direct.
Apparently, this bear is not violent towards us if we're friendly with this bear, which is interesting. Maybe we've just made friends of all the bears on the screen for a while. I'll certainly take it if we have. Right, these wolves are about here, weren't they? That's the edge of the screen, so they must be like here. There they are. You should be on +1 weapon. You are on two-handed sword with two-handed sword in reserve.
All right. As good as done.
That was wild dogs, not wolves. Here's our problem. I just quick saved, I think. Oh no, monsters are about. Okay, we did not quick save. Let's just really quickly get this guy started
Good as
on
done.
that. Alright, we killed the one we were afraid of faster than our magic missile got off, but you know. Not the end of the world. Right. Give me scalps, arrows, cash. Are these long swords? They are. I don't need extra long swords. I want extra two-handed swords. Let's see. Arrows, we can free up that. You do not have the gem bag anymore. Gem bag's up top, isn't it? A different wand? It is a different wand. Alright, I should worry about... Oh, that's full as well. We need to find traders. That was correct. Okay, well...
Yes,
we got through that fight. Is there anything else on this map that is a massive development or threat to us? Here's my big question. It'd be nice if our bear was just off destroying stuff. Gibberling. That sounds horrible. But
as you direct.
barely noticeable. What is that? Something bad happened here apparently and got dragged off this way? Yeah, that looks bad. Hopefully we can just mow these guys down quite efficiently. Yes, indeed. Cash, 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 cash. Gems.
Nature's servant awaits.
There's more of them. So long as we are all full up on ammo, shouldn't be a problem. Give me all of the gold. Hey, a tower. More gibberlings. Oh, positively dozens of them. Why are we not all attacking? Somebody take the jewelry.
Yes, omnipresent for the group.
Is there anything actually about this tower? Tab is telling me no. It could be anything up in that darkness. Certainly. We'll clear out this bottom left corner. Clear out the darkness in the center of the screen and then proceed east, I think. Couple of wargs. I'm actually quite coming to like the real-time fighting. It's a bit more difficult for like the finesse of what we're doing with spells. But
as you direct.
Otherwise, it's really efficient. So, you know, swings and roundabouts. Alright, let's head over into this swath of darkness here. This just looks terrible. I feel like something happened here, but I'm never going to know what. Come out, wherever you are. Found them. Tevin. These bandits aren't trying to kill us. Drop your weapons and mayhaps you live out the day. I'll not be saying it twice. We want to join your group. No, we don't. It's a fight. A fight it shall be. When in doubt. Magic missile, the big one. Oh, jeez.
You've a task?
Do we have any AoE options? Not terribly. Tell you what, put some grease. There. We'll see what happens.
Nature.
I don't know that very much happened. Our characters are suffering from some kind of condition. Oh, movement through grease is just incredibly slow. And we've really hampered our own ability to attack with melee. Okay, that is excellent knowledge. Splint mail and a medium shield. Cash, scalps. We have a level up ready. That's lovely. We only carry so many a stack. 10, yes. Goodness, you have so many arrows. Oh, don't be... Oh god, are you a cursed spear? Backbiter, item cursed! Why? This cursed weapon will appear as a magical spear, however, when a combat situation arises, the wielder will attack an enemy and Backbiter will attack the wielder. For every attack made, Backbiter will attack the foe and also the wielder. This is a powerful spear, but one must ask if it's worth it in the end. The only way to remove Backbiter can be removed with a Remove Curse spell. 3 points of damage inflicted to the wielder upon every successful hit. Damn it. Alright, well...
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
We're just going to deal with that, because that's more interesting than giving up on every scenario when things don't go quite our way. Well, we don't need another longsword for a hot minute. You have something else going on, but we have a level up. Grease, protection from electricity. Grease and cursed. Interesting. We're leveling up. No proficiency slots, no skills. To hit armor class reduced by 1, additional hit points gained 13, lore increased by 1. Alright.
What do you need?
Arrows. Arrows for days. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a new fresh save. I'm not in combat.
As you direct.
Is it just because of this grease, perhaps? Save. Cannot save it this time. Get out of this grease. Then we'll see if we can save. But I've learnt the power of grease now. Doesn't make you trip and fall. Not that dynamic. But oh boy. Slows you down to all hell. Which will be good in corridors and stuff. Dutifully noted. We're just dragging around little puddles of it with us. Oh, jeez. Right, we've really got to watch our HP up here. That didn't seem so bad.
For the group.
Alright, there's a fresh save. I should have called it Equipped Terrible Spear, but you know.
Tis good as done.
We could travel way back to find, like, a cleric place, a church, or a monastery, but when in Rome, right? Okay, we're going to go east. Gonna waltz past all this. Assume that this isn't some kind of big problem. And away we go. Alright.
As you direct.
Nice weather. Let me just check before I do anything else. Priest, Scrolls, Armor, Bless, Cure, Doom, Tangle, Shillelagh, Barkskin, Charm, Fine Traps, Flame Blade, Goodberry, No Alignment, Resist Fire and Cold, Slow Poison, Zone of Sweet Air. And here, Armor, Blindness, Chromatic, Chrome, blah, 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 Protection, Shocking Grasp. So we do not have whatever the spell was called, you know. Break, Curse, Remove Curse, that's the one. Do you have any scrolls of it? By chance. Blindness, Find Familiar, Charm Person, Shocking Grasp, Infravision, Sleep, Magic Missile, Burning Hands, Friends, Protection from Evil, Web, Identify, Infravision, Sleep, Shield, Charm Person, Glitter Dust, Web, Hands, Grease, Stinking Cloud, Magic Missile, Horror, No Alignment, Burning Hands. That'll be a fun one to have later. But no Remove Curse. Duly noted. Generic area map. Let's try and find the top border of this first. See if it gives us access to the bandit camp that we are currently seeking out. And then once we've confirmed that or not, we can go for a little wander around here. Everyone stack up at the edge. Bandit camp traveling 12 hours. Predvale traveling 20 hours. But our journal told us... There you go. Bandits, Larswood or Predvale. Appears the bandit attacks come from there and are related to the iron shortage. So this is not Predvale.
As you direct.
But given this screen is kind of in the direction that we are currently traveling at our current level, I think looking it over for encounters and XP and anything else is no bad plan. Particularly with Marina currently close to a level. Huge spiders. Lovely. One down. Two down. No poison.
As you direct.
It might just be that we're so infrequently hitting with this spear that we've equipped that that's the reason it's not hitting us back very often. Because as much as it is a +3 weapon... Hey, spiders and ettercaps hanging out again. Just like Baldur's Gate 3. Just because it's a +3 weapon, if we're not very proficient with it, it might not be making up the difference. Protection scroll and some kind of gem.
Choose your friend for the group.
Not all are as trustworthy as Minsk and... Oh, thank you.
I still haven't figured out using Boo as some kind of skill, offensive, weapon. Like, no idea. I just see that it's there in my taskbar. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Okay. This is a little busier, isn't it? Oh, God. Oh, you're the one equipped with the damn spear. I thought it was this guy. That's why I've not been noticing this guy's health dropping really efficiently. Alright then, duly noted. Please heal Minsk really fast. Alright. This fight has gone terribly. Really, really bad. Our current save will be lost. That's fine. This was an autosave.
As you direct.
Alright, so this wood is actually
As you
quite
direct.
unpleasant. Did we go to the top border of this map? We did not. Let's do that. We'll go to Larswood. And if that still is really, really, really bad, if we can get to the top border of this map. There's a gap in the trees there, is there not? There is not. Oh, jeez. If this really, really goes bad for Minsk, we will have to travel back to town and rectify the problem I've given us. Especially now that I've realised who is cursed with that problem. There we go. There's a bit of thin forest. But this one doesn't tell us... Oh, this is Larswood, this is Predvale, yes. Okay.
As you direct.
On the lookout for bandits. Squirrel is not bandits, that's a cliff. That is water. There's a barrel down there. I wonder if we have to approach from a different side or use fly or something. Not sure. Not going to overthink it right now. These black bears are not interested in us. I'm not going to pick a fight with them if they're not going to pick a fight with me. Hello? That one is mad at us. Alright, Minsk got the kill
For the group.
and subsequently lost 3 HP. Just a
For the group.
small amount of cash for us. Let's check for any new locations out of the west side of the map. There's a farm there, which is very close to the edges of Baldur's Gate, which is interesting, but... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. God damn it. I wanted exit, not travel. It's fine. We can travel back. Then probably rest. No one's tired yet.
For the group.
We'll be alright. No idea if we'll now have angry bears instead of friendly bears, but, you know, these things happen.
Help me! If you don't help me, you'll kill me!
Vicona. Help me. If you don't help me, they'll kill me. What's going on? My name is Viconia. I'm not from around here. Thank you so much for helping.
I serve the flaming fist.
Oh, God.
For the group.
I still haven't figured out if Flaming Fist are friends or foes yet. Step aside, travelers. I'm a member of the Flaming Fist. The woman you are harboring is wanted for murder of the foulest sort. She is a dark elf. It should be obvious that she is evil. Wow, racist. What do you intend? Kill her, of course. We can't allow that. Stupid decision. For harboring a murderer, I sentence you all to death. Yeah, that's not gone well for you, has it? Protects against crits. Plate mail. Armor class 3.
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
What are you wearing? You're already with plate mail. I don't think you can wear plate functionally. In any of these stack higher, they can't. I'm going to ditch those. Can you wear this? You can. So this is AC4, 3v piercing and missile, 2v crushing, requires strength 8. This is AC3. This is AC4. Alright, that seems better. Alright, where's this lady?
For the group.
Thank you for risking yourselves on my behalf. I know what you are thinking. You see my dark skin and won't trust me for it. I am a dark elf, but I am an outcast. I need your help. I no longer service my powers. I no longer receive my powers from the spider gods you surface dwellers fear so. The goddess Shah grants me wisdom, and she is a surface divinity. If you let me join your group, I would be most grateful. I have nowhere else to go. It has nothing to do with race. We just don't need another person in our party right now. Sorry. You surface dwellers are so weak. I should be glad that you turned me down. If she's following Shah, is she a cleric? Is that what I'm missing in this party?
Servant awaits.
Longsword. Well, because we're stuck with a magical spear. Oh no, wait. You've got 2 longswords.
Can I help you?
Yeah, you've got a bunch of longswords. You're fine.
Tis good as done.
Right, check out the north border of here.
I must rest. I have a bad case of armor chafe.
Bandit camp, this random screen. Olgoth's beard.
Tis good
Alright,
as
so
done.
we're looking for bandits and such on this screen. Marina must be close to a level 510.
Tis good as done.
That would be bandits. We should probably do this in between fights.
Yes, oh omnipresent authority
You have
figure.
need of me?
Just take the scalps. We've got enough arrows.
That was a full day's work.
Tis good as done.
Alright. Well, a couple of us are tired now. We'll press on for a bit. We've got some spells we can help us out in a pinch. We've got enough HP to feel reasonably okay about an encounter or two before we sleep. Ted. Hello, Ted.
Hello.
Hey there, city folks. What in the name of Lathander brings you so far from home? We're adventurers. You're adventurers? I used to have an uncle who thought of himself as some kind of hero. He had the sword, shield, the whole bit. But he got himself killed, see? He was going off to kill some sort of beastie with all of his buddies, but something went terribly wrong. I guess the beastie figured out he was coming and set a trap for him and his friends. So anyhow, there are him and his buddies struggling through the wilderness on their way to some monster's lair. Then all of a sudden, bam, smack, the monster leaps out and starts ripping off arms and legs. When my pops found his brother, there was nothing left but a big pile of rotting meat. That was cool. You wouldn't by any chance have advice for us? Oh yeah, I have lots of advice about adventuring. If you want to get rich, the best place to go would probably be the ruins at Firewine Bridge. You want some action, why don't you give back some of that trouble those bandits have been dishing out on the coast along the way? The Firewine Ruins, huh?
Tis good as done.
I'll take a good rumor. Bandits that don't want to fight. Riken, it's your choice whether which hits the ground, your swords or your heads. You'll not take us alive, is the classic way forward here.
Tis good as done.
Everybody,
As
start
you
hitting the small ones while we start spell casting on the big guy.
Whoa. Now that was a stinker.
Shut your mouth full. Tazuk works for Zentarim and they spread in everywhere. Why? You think they bring us from Erebor? Pushing into the Sword Coast ain't the locals ain't pleased. What the hell? Are these bandits really not getting in this fight? Oh, they are. Alright, if we can get rid of this big guy, then it shouldn't be too bad sifting through the small stuff. If you could give some healing to our injured from the back. Give one of those to Minsk as well, and then we're in for a long rest after this is done. Nice.
As you direct.
A magical warhammer. Some chainmail. Let's go arrows, scalps, 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 arrows, arrows, arrows. Sure. Do I want a magical warhammer? I probably, even just to sell it, I probably want it.
Yes?
Sweet. Alright, let's rest. Get waylaid by bandits in the night, probably. Hopefully by taking out all of these leaders that have character names and representation will make it easier for us to fight the big bandit camp at the end or something. But I think that is as good a spot as any to put things down for a while. You are just generally cursed by this weapon you're holding, apparently. Otherwise, Marina, 259 XP. That'll be a fight or two, I'm sure. Join me next time. We'll carry on searching around this screen in Predvale. And then once we've resolved that, if we think we're ready to, we'll either go back, sell a bunch of all this stuff we've accumulated, because we are short on inventory, really. And then once that's done, we can then think about going off and resolving this bandit situation. For now, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, you can put those down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.